was smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, great, overachieving, never slacking. We're going to talk about how Angelina Jordan amassed billions of views. She is a truly prodigiously gifted artist who's been doing this since literally she was a child. Really been doing this since a child and has been blowing just people away. And I personally believe that when she drops her album this year, it is going to shock the world and she is going to gain more fans than she probably even expects to gain. And that's not to say she underestimates her own ability. I just believe she's one of them artists that's so humble that when big things do happen, it honestly leaves her in awe herself. Now, Angelina Jordan, aka the Barefoot Princess, was born and raised in Oslo, Norway. Angelina Jordan was born January 10th, 2006, and at 2 or 3, she discovered jazz through her grandmother and YouTube videos. She started studying all the greats from jazz history, always singing barefoot. When Angelina was 6, she was traveling with her grandmother and met a poor girl with no shoes trying to make money on the streets. The girl complimented her on her pretty shoes, so Angelina took them off and gave them to the girl. She made a vow to always sing barefoot until all the children of the world could have shoes. To this day, when Angelina is performing in public, she sings barefoot just to remind us that there are less fortunate people in the world that could use our help. Now, that's why they call her the Barefoot Princess. And that's personally why I respect her as a person, because it's like she's doing this for the people, and when you go around the world and you experience and you see how people are really living and you connect with that and you make a vow for people who are less fortunate than you, to me that just speaks character. How many people go around the world all the time and still just focus on materialism or brag about it? She actually seen the other aspects of life and decided she wanted to make a difference, or at least raise awareness so others could start making a difference. And to me, that is very respectable and honorable. As a child, Angelina Jordan asked her mother to take her to Norway's Got Talent. She then went on to win the show at 8 years old. And in an interview after the show, when asked what she was going to do with the prize money, the 8-year-old replied, "I would like to give it to orphans that need clothes and shoes." Now just imagine how many fans, how many true, genuine, diehard fans she gained just off of that. So being pure-hearted right there opened up a gateway for all the right reasons, which will eventually lead to her gaining so many views on YouTube. And not just YouTube, but Facebook too. And with her only being 8 years old winning Norway's Got Talent, being the youngest winner ever of Norway's Got Talent, you could only imagine how many people fell in love with her. Especially since when she first auditioned, she was only 7 years old. And to win it at 8, that's just incredible. Then when Angelina was just 9 years old, she became the youngest published author in Norway when she wrote a book about the story of why she doesn't wear shoes when she sings. She also donated the proceeds of the sales of the book to help children in need. See, that's something that children, adults, and everyone in between can look up to and be inspired by. Because personally, I love to give, and I believe in being more selfless and less selfish. So I definitely respect that. So you guys could see how Angelina Jordan had already formulated her own diehard fan base from her home country. So that fan base, you already know they're going to share and support and promote all of her stuff because she represents them. And not only does she represent them, but she's doing it in a humble way, in an inspiring way. She's actually doing righteous work, not just singing. Even though her singing ability is astonishing, it's magnificent, but she also is showing character, which represents her country very well. Angelina Jordan has covered hundreds of songs that she chooses herself. I personally call it a human time machine because she's really able to just tap into any era at will. Others call her the singing chameleon. So it's like, imagine her having that fan base, and then she's winning over other fan bases, right? Because she's covering greats. I mean, she's covering legends, right? Whitney Houston, Elvis. Just imagine how many people who are diehard fans of them start to see this young girl, this little girl, doing such an amazing job honoring them and just respectfully covering their music. Imagine how they started to fall in love. So just imagine how much she started to just be shared more and more and more, and started to trend more and more, which resulted in her literally amassing billions of views over the internet. Angelina Jordan is able to change her voice to match any song she sings and make it her own. She covers songs from Amy Winehouse, Lana Del Rey. She's also collaborated with big names over the last few years: Mark Ronson, David Foster, and many more, all of which were blown away by her talent. She also has many other videos that went viral of her singing as a child. I even seen one where she was singing in class as a kid. She was destined to be a star. I mean, it's in her name. Her name is Angelina Jordan, a star. For y'all that are new to the channel, you can look that up. That is true. At 14, she signed a record deal with Republic Records and has released 2 original songs, Million Miles and Seventh Heaven. So Angelina Jordan is destined for success, guys. And this is why I say, I truly believe when her album drops, she's going to shock the world. The reason I believe that is because she has so much new performances. I seen she performed at FIFA. She's just been doing so much. She's been staying busy. I've been seeing her networking, and she's been dropping so many snippets on TikTok, keeping her fans just full.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue.
She's not leaving anyone starving. She's still putting out music. She's doing other things. And she's really just been having fun with it. And I believe when you have fun with it is when you make the best music, right? So I know she's got some great stuff in store. She's also got a very strong support system from her family, which is honestly important in one's career. Her grandmother has been shooting her videos for a long time. That's love. So Angelina Jordan amassed billions of views from not just being an amazing singer with a unique style, but also just doing it from so young and having such a great character that people fell in love with. And she's always pushing out content. If you look her up right now, you'll see live performances all over the place. You'll see performances with her just turning on a camera and singing, some with her just vlogging. You go to her TikTok, you're going to see so many different snippets. And all that definitely plays a part. She always keeps her fan base full. They're never starving, right? And you always can go binge watch her content because she has so much out there. So with that being said, guys, this was Naya, not an industry artist. And make sure you guys hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell if you want more. And definitely share this in support of Angelina Jordan. And if you guys can, definitely go comment on her videos. You know, comment on her content, her old, her new, everything else in between, to keep boosting her in the algorithm and just keep her trending. You know, definitely show that support. With that being said, much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.